Allison's getting us ready for some Memorial Day weekend camping.
She's live in New Franken this morning. Good morning, Allison.
Hey, good morning. It's a beautiful morning out here. We're at Bayshore Park, right by the campground, and the water's right there, and the birds are singing, and there aren't too many bugs yet, so it's just gorgeous to get ready for Memorial Day weekend camping. I'm still in the tent cot here. I haven't been able to break myself away. Don Kirby from Gander Mountain brought this for us. Good morning.
Good morning.
So what is this thing?
Well, these are sort of new. These are called tent cots. They're from a company called Camprite, and they come in a single, or what you're in is a double. And it's sort of an innovative deal in that it is all-inclusive. It has your cot to be able to sleep on with a tent. It also has a complete fly, so it's totally weatherproof. And it folds up in a pretty small package. And for people that are a little bit more on the roughing it side, this might be a real innovative way for them to get going.
Yeah, like Angela wanted to put an air mattress in here. I don't know.
Not going to be necessary, and not a lot of room for it either.
So this isn't necessarily if you're going to take the family camping for a week, but you know, even if we were talking about, it folds into this box. You could keep that in your truck if you needed to, and pretty sweet in case it's raining.
Yep, and it keeps you up off the ground, which so many people like.
Absolutely. What else do you have?
Well, I brought some of the kind of the newest stuff that's out there. This piece from Coleman is sort of neat. A lot of people have the good old-fashioned Coleman stove with a couple of burners. Well, then you need to bring a bunch of pans and things like that with you. It's all set. It's got its own pan. It's all Teflon, so it's non-stick. And if you're used to using like an electric skillet or things like that at home, this does the same type of deal, but with propane, and so you can use it out here to make breakfast, etc.
That is a good idea.
Well, thinking about roughing it type stuff, we're kind of going the other direction. I actually brought one of Brunton's solar chargers for all the people that have their cell phones and the Game Boys and all those type of things. It's not such a big deal in a beautiful park like this one where there is some electrical access, but as you get out in more remote areas or for a little bit longer trip than just a weekend, this is going to allow you to keep your cell phones, your digital cameras, things like that charged up, maybe just by setting them on the hood of the car in the middle of the daytime sun and be able to get those batteries charged back up without heading back into town.
That's a great idea.
Something else that's kind of fun, and these aren't exactly brand new, but these are a perennial favorite, are these magic sticks. Anybody that maybe knows an electrician in the family, if you've ever saved up pieces of copper wire and things like that, when you throw them in the fire, it makes the flames turn colors.
Ooh.
And so when you toss these in there, you'll get all kinds of different colors in the flames. Very, very simple to use. You just throw them in there, and you're good to go. Kids really like that sort of stuff.
We won't demonstrate that. But this is another thing that's used for over the fire pit, right?
Yeah,
Campfire?
These are brand new. This is the Campfire Rotisserie. These are actually made by an inventor, a fellow that owns a machine shop over in St. Nazianz.
Isn't that cool? It's local, guys.
I love it.
Yep. Nice and long, keeps you and the kids away from the fire, rotates your hot dogs, your marshmallows, so nothing's getting burned.
Yeah.
Pretty sweet setup.
Yeah, and I like, too, because you tell your kids to go get a stick out of the woods, and they get one that's like that long.
Yeah.
Like, that's not going to work.
And
kids.
full of dirt.
So that's great.
Very well built and very strong.
Cool. Yeah, well, we have a few more things here, but you have a ton of stuff at the store that people can check out.
Oh, yeah.
So thanks so much, Don.
You bet.
Some great ideas. So, guys, we've heard some more rustling over at the campgrounds. People have actually been leaving to go to work. They set up their campsite here, and then we're so close to Green Bay still that they just head over to work.
That's a good idea.
So we're going to stick around, and maybe I can get some breakfast. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll try.
Hey, you know what I would do with that cot tent? I know it's meant to be on its own, but if you were like sleeping in a bigger tent with your family and somebody was annoying, I would just stick that in there and then zip myself on the inside of that.
Wow.
Get away.
That would be
from me.
perfect.
I need my personal space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a big tent.
Angela's so social when it comes to camping. Thanks,
All right,
Allison.
thanks,
Take a
Allison.
Good Day Wisconsin camping trip. We'll all go
Yeah,
together.
really.
That would be a nightmare.
Where's Angela? Well, she's locked herself in her cot tent and she's done for the night.
Thanks, Allison.